Welcome to the Ainfluencer podcast, your go-to hub for influencer marketing, e-commerce, and affiliate strategies. Follow us to uncover success stories, expert advice, and practical insights to elevate your brand. This is the Ainfluencer podcast, your guide to mastering influence and transforming your business. Stay tuned.
All right, so we've been getting a ton of questions about this whole TikTok ban thing.
Yeah.
And you guys want to know what it all means.
Right.
What does it actually mean?
Yeah, and it's not just about, the latest trends or funny videos.
Right, exactly.
It's a much bigger deal.
It really is.
It has implications.
Way beyond just the app itself.
Way beyond the app. And we're talking about, a potential first for the U.S.
Yeah.
Like a full-on ban of a major social media platform.
A larger platform.
And these legal battles are heating up.
Right.
So it's not just hypothetical anymore.
And I think that's what has so many people asking, like, okay, so what does this mean for me?
Right.
Whether you're a business owner or a marketer or just someone who spends a lot of time online.
Yeah.
You're right to be paying attention because this could change everything.
Absolutely. And that's why we're here today.
Yeah, let's bring it
to
down.
dive deep into the implications.
Okay. So,
And I think a good place to start is just to think about the sheer scale of TikTok.
yeah.
In the U.S., we're talking about 170 million active users.
It's like another whole state just popped up full of people online.
Yeah, and they were on track to generate something like $8 billion in ad revenue this year alone.
Wow. It's kind of hard to even wrap your head around that much money. Betting people suddenly needing to find a new online home.
Right.
I remember when Vine shut down and it felt like a big deal at the time.
Yeah.
But this is like a whole other level.
A whole other level
Yeah.
entirely. And that's what has a lot of marketers kind of sweating right now.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Because they're trying to figure out, okay,
Where does all that money go?
where does the money go?
Where do the eyeballs go?
Exactly. And, analysts are predicting that Meta, the parent company of Facebook and Instagram,
Right.
they could see like a 15% increase in ad revenue.
Wow.
If even a fraction of those TikTok users and advertisers
Right.
move over to Reels.
So is this like a clear win for Meta then? Are they just sitting there
I don't think it's that simple.
waiting to scoop everybody up?
Because we can't just assume that all those users will seamlessly come over.
Right.
TikTok's algorithm is like
It's infamous.
infamously good
Yeah.
at serving up that hyper-personalized content.
Right. Like it just knows what you want.
Knows what you want even if you don't know what you want.
Yeah. It's kind of freaky.
Yeah, it figures out what you like based on like how long you watch a video.
Right.
Or if you rewatch it or not.
It's very, very smart.
Even if you're not consciously thinking about it.
It's like it knows you better than you know yourself.
Right. And that's incredibly powerful.
Yeah, it is.
It's addictive.
Yeah.
And so the question is,
Can anyone compete with that?
can anybody replicate that?
Yeah. Can Instagram or YouTube actually do that?
That's the million-dollar question, and I don't think we know the answer yet.
Right.
But there's definitely data showing a spike in content creation
Oh, really?
on both Reels and YouTube Shorts
Makes sense.
in response to the ban.
Everyone's getting ready
So they're ready to pounce.
to try to get those users.
They are.
So it sounds like we're going to see a battle for
Yeah.
short-form video dominance.
It's going to be an epic battle.
I'm here for it.
And it's not just the big players like Meta and Google that
Right.
are watching this closely.
I bet.
This could be a chance for smaller platforms to try to carve out a niche.
Interesting.
But for those who built their careers,
Right.
mainly on TikTok,
like big creators.
yeah, those influencers,
Yeah.
this is a real moment of truth.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we're talking about potentially losing
Like
thousands, hundreds of thousands.
Millions of followers overnight.
Yeah, just like that.
It's like your whole world just disappears.
Yeah, it's like your neighborhood just vanishes.
Yeah.
All those connections.
All this relationship, all that work,
Yeah.
building a community, just gone.
I mean, no wonder so many influencers are feeling anxious right now.
Totally.
But it's interesting because
Yeah.
while some influencers are kind of panicking,
Mm-hmm.
others are seeing this as an opportunity for reinvention.
So instead of just trying to recreate what they had on a different platform, they're
Okay.
thinking about how to evolve
Yeah, how to adapt their
and adapt their content
up their content
to these new environments.
It's smart.
It is, and some are even thinking beyond just short form video.
Oh, interesting. Like what?
Building websites, launching podcasts, even writing books,
Wow.
diversifying their income streams,
That's
becoming less reliant on any one platform.
Yeah, because who knows what's going to happen? I mean,
Yeah.
a few years ago,
Yeah.
who would have predicted this whole TikTok thing?
Nobody
It's a
did.
good reminder that, we got to be adaptable.
Looking to connect with your audience and make your product go viral? Meet Ainfluencer.com, the end-to-end marketplace that connects you with over 1 million Instagram and TikTok influencers for free. With no subscriptions or fees, Ainfluencer.com makes it easy to find the perfect collaboration partners for your brand instantly. It's AI-powered system does the heavy lifting, matching you with influencers based on niche demographics, past performance, and engagement. Start your campaign directly from your Ainfluencer dashboard or your Shopify store in seconds. Manage everything from inviting influencers and negotiating deals to secure payments and performance analytics all in one place. Handle influencer-curated lists, affiliate marketing, and content creation, even translated into 200-plus languages, all without paying any platform fees. Unlimited use, forever free. Visit Ainfluencer.com today and take your brand to the next level.
Absolutely. And, this whole situation, it brings up a much bigger issue.
What's that?
Which is data privacy.
Oh, yeah. That's huge.
The U.S. government's concerns about TikTok.
Right. They stem from its Chinese ownership.
Right.
And the potential for data to be accessed by the Chinese government.
It's scary.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
The U.S. still doesn't have a comprehensive federal data privacy law.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
So we're potentially banning an app over data concerns, but we don't have our own national standards for protecting data.
We've got this patchwork of state regulations.
That's so confusing.
It's really confusing for businesses, for consumers.
It feels like we're putting the cart before the horse here.
It does a little bit.
So this TikTok situation, it raises some big questions.
It does.
About how we think about data privacy.
It really highlights that complex interplay between technology politics and personal freedom.
It's complicated.
It is.
Okay, so we've talked about the impact on Meta and Google.
Yeah.
But if TikTok disappears, which industries are going to feel the pain the most?
I think the industries that are going to be hit hardest are the ones that have really leaned into TikTok's unique ability to drive viral trends and sales.
So think beauty, fashion, music.
Exactly.
Those TikTok made me buy it moments.
Yes, all those products that suddenly you just had to have.
Right. You sit on your For You page and you're like, oh, I need that.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not just about individual products. It's about entire trends.
Like a certain aesthetic.
Yeah, a whole vibe. And small businesses, especially in fashion and beauty, they've really come to depend on that kind of organic virality.
It makes sense.
To reach new customers.
TikTok's been like this incredible launch pad.
It has been.
For so many small businesses.
And without it,
they're
going to have to work a lot harder.
To get that same kind of buzz.
Exactly. You'll need to get more strategic with their marketing.
So it's like they're being forced to adapt overnight.
Yeah, it is.
But could this actually be a good thing in the long run?
I think so.
Maybe it'll push them to be more creative.
Yeah.
Less reliant on any one platform.
Necessity is the mother of invention.
That's true.
And this could be a catalyst for innovation.
Are you an Amazon seller dreaming of explosive sales growth? Tired of struggling to reach new customers? You're not alone. Scaling your Amazon business can be tough, but what if there was a secret weapon? Introducing AlgoRift, the all-in-one Amazon affiliate platform that connects you with over 100,000 eager affiliates ready to promote your products across the web. Imagine this: a massive army of influencers and content creators, all working to drive traffic and sales directly to your Amazon listings. With AlgoRift, this dream becomes a reality. AlgoRift simplifies the entire Amazon affiliate marketing process. Simply connect your Amazon account, sync your products, and set your personalized commission rates. Then invite top-notch affiliates to join your program, all within the AlgoRift platform. No more messy spreadsheets, complicated tracking links, or juggling multiple platforms. AlgoRift.ai handles it all. You can chat directly with your affiliates, negotiate personalized commissions, and manage all your payments in one convenient place. Ready to maximize the power of affiliate marketing? Visit AlgoRift.ai today and claim your free trial. AlgoRift.ai. Connect, collaborate, conquer.
Okay, so speaking of new platforms, we talked about this earlier, but I'm curious to hear your thoughts on those alternatives.
Sure.
Do you think any of them really have what it takes?
Well, that's the big question.
Yeah.
We've seen contenders like Reels and YouTube Shorts.
Right. They're
stepping up their game.
Yeah.
And there are always new apps popping up.
Trying to capture that same magic.
Yeah, but can they achieve the same level of cultural impact?
It's more than just features.
It is.
It's like a whole vibe.
A community. It's a place for people to express themselves.
Yeah, and to build careers.
Yeah, and that's something that's really hard to replicate.
Yeah, you can't just copy the features.
Right.
It's got to be more organic than that.
And, this whole situation, it also brings up some big questions about the role of the government.
Oh, yeah. In regulating social media.
Exactly.
It's a big debate.
You know, on the one hand, you have these concerns about TikTok's Chinese ownership.
Right.
And the potential for data to be misused.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand,
right.
you have people who argue that banning an app
just because of where it's from?
Simply because of its country of origin.
Yeah.
That sets a dangerous precedent.
It could stifle innovation.
It's complicated.
Yeah, it's not black and white.
No easy answers.
So we've talked a lot about the negative impacts, but are there any potential upsides?
I think so.
Could this actually lead to some positive changes?
Well, I think it's important to remember that every challenge also presents an opportunity.
Okay.
This could be a wake-up call.
For the entire tech industry.
For the whole industry.
You take data privacy more seriously.
Exactly.
So maybe some good can come out of this.
Right. Maybe we'll see more companies adopting stricter data security measures.
Being more transparent.
Being more transparent with users.
About how data is being used.
Yeah, that would be a positive outcome.
So out of the ashes rises the phoenix.
Maybe so.
And it's not just about data privacy.
Right.
This could also lead to more innovation as platforms and creators have to adapt.
They have to evolve.
Yeah. Well, we might see new platforms emerge.
New formats.
New ways of engaging with audiences.
Absolutely. It's all about being nimble and finding ways to connect with people.
In meaningful ways.
In meaningful ways.
And this makes me think about what you were saying earlier about influencers diversifying their income streams.
Right.
Not putting all their eggs in one basket.
Exactly.
This could be a chance for them to build stronger,
more sustainable businesses.
More sustainable businesses that aren't so reliant
on any one platform.
On the whims of a single platform.
Right.
And wouldn't it be amazing if this whole situation pushed us as a society to have a more nuanced conversation about data privacy?
That would be great.
About digital citizenship?
Absolutely.
Maybe it's time to finally get serious about enacting those federal data privacy laws.
I think that would be a huge step in the right direction.
Yeah.
It's not just about protecting your data.
Right.
It's about taking back control of our online experience.
It's about making sure that technology serves humanity, not the other way around.
Exactly.
So while this potential ban is definitely causing a lot of anxiety, it's also presenting us with this opportunity
to rethink things.
To rethink our relationship with social media, to shape the future of the digital landscape.
And I think ultimately that's a good thing.
I agree.
Change can be uncomfortable, but it's essential for growth.
So as we navigate this uncertain terrain, what are some practical steps that people can take?
To adapt and thrive.
Yeah, it's easy to get caught up in the headlines.
Right.
Feel like everything's out of control.
Yeah.
But we actually have more power than we think.
I think that's true.
So what can people actually do?
Yeah, what are the actionable steps?
To navigate all this change?
Well, one of the most practical things is to diversify your online presence.
Makes sense. Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Exactly.
Especially if you're really reliant on TikTok right now.
Yeah, if that's your main platform, now is the time to explore those alternatives we were talking about.
Right. So Reels, YouTube Shorts, maybe even some of the up-and-comers.
Yeah, you got to see what's out there.
But it's not just about setting up accounts.
No,
right?
It's about understanding how to use them.
Okay, so you got to learn the language.
Yeah, each platform has its own culture, its own algorithm.
It's like learning a new dialect.
Exactly.
You can't just say the same things.
Right. You've got to figure out how to communicate authentically.
So while you're diversifying your platforms, what about building your own little corner of the internet?
Oh, that's so important.
Yeah. Your own website, your email list,
your podcast.
Things that you own and control.
Yes, because those are assets.
No algorithm can take those away.
That nobody can take away from you.
Like your home base.
Yeah, exactly.
And no matter what happens on those other platforms, you've got the direct connection with your audience.
About building those relationships.
And speaking of relationships, what about if you've been working with influencers?
Especially those who are primarily on TikTok.
Yeah.
Now's the time to have some honest conversations.
Yeah, like how do we navigate this together?
Exactly.
So collaborate, figure out how to adapt.
We're back to...
Don't just wait for things to happen.
Right.
While you're doing all that,
yeah.
Keep your eyes on the horizon.
Always be looking ahead.
Yeah, because this landscape changes so fast.
It does.
There are always new platforms popping up.
New trends emerging.
So be curious.
Experiment. You never know what you'll discover.
Maybe check out Clapper Lemonade.
Yeah.
Dive into some niche communities.
Explore.
And one last thing.
Yeah.
Don't forget about data privacy.
That's so crucial.
Especially in light of everything we've been talking about.
Be upfront with your audience.
Be transparent.
Build friends.
Transparency builds trust.
So as we wrap up our deep dive,
I
think the biggest takeaway is...
What is it?
Change is going to happen.
Change is inevitable.
But we have the power to choose how we respond.
I think that's a great point.
Be proactive, be adaptive.
And be open to new possibilities.
The future of short-form video might look different than we imagined.
It might.
But it's not going away.
And it's up to all of us
to shape that future.
Exactly. So keep those sources coming.
And we'll keep you ahead of the curve.
See you next time.
Wish your videos could speak the world's language? Imagine your videos breaking through language barriers and reaching billions more people who speak over 200 languages different from yours. Whether you're a brand, influencer, or podcaster,
Sé per te è importante quanto per It's smelling good 24 hours. Si pour toi il est aussi important. Si para ti es tan importante como para mí oler rico 24 horas.
language shouldn't hold you back from reaching larger audiences. Create a video and distribute it in 200+ languages. How does that sound? Our AI-powered video translation makes it possible with just a click. So why limit your reach? Work smarter. Create one video and turn it into 200+ localized versions.
Horas al día. Tengo que recomendarte Ainfluencer.
Whether you're a business expanding globally, an influencer connecting with diverse followers, or a YouTuber growing your channel, one thing is clear. Language barriers are a thing of the past. With just a few clicks, you can translate your videos into multiple languages,
Would you like me to translate that?
instantly connecting with audiences worldwide. It's simple. Upload your video. Choose the languages to translate to. Let our AI work its magic. In minutes, your video will be transformed with accurate tone, voice, subtitles, and even voiceover options, ready to captivate audiences in any language.
Last a very long time on your body. There are fragrances for both.
Don't wait. The world is watching. Join thousands of businesses, influencers, and content creators who trust our AI to take their content to a global stage. It's time to start up. Brand ID is your digital hub.